We don't think about this often. Your hamstrings, your biceps, we're like trying to build some muscle. So we need to do the same with our brain.
And a new study says there might be ways to exercise it and keep it in shape, just like the gun show. Joining us now is 9 News medical expert, Dr. Payal Kohli. Dr. Kohli, it's good to have you here. Tell us about this recent study about Alzheimer's and cognitive decline. What did it find?
I am so fascinated by this because the dementia is one of those holy grails. We haven't really been able to figure out how to prevent it. And so what the study did, it took 2,000 adults aged 53 to 100 and followed them for 8 years. Now, some of them are naturally going to go on to get Alzheimer's, but it found the ones that are more lifelong learners, meaning they just engaged in more cognitive tasks, delayed their onset of Alzheimer's by 5 years compared to the ones that didn't do cognitive activities. And even the ones that ended up getting Alzheimer's, if they had that lifelong learning, their Alzheimer's didn't manifest with the same types of symptoms and they had less cognitive decline. So it was really fascinating. They looked at autopsy specimens, cut open the brain, said, okay, you have Alzheimer's based on your autopsy, but they had less cognitive decline than the ones that didn't use their brain.
Wow, that's so exciting because 5 years.
That's a long time.
That's everything,
yeah.
Crossword puzzles. What's the theory here? Crossword puzzles? I know my dad does his every day and he goes, I got amazing.
That's great. Okay, so let's talk about it. So there's different types of activities that engage different parts of our brain. And the theory here is not only are you engaging your brain, so use it or lose it. It's like your car, right? If you don't drive it, the battery's going to die. So you have to use it every single day, but you have to use different parts of your brain and you have to build what's called a cognitive reserve. A buffer, essentially. If you have more brain function, then it's going to decline a little bit slower. So the more you build your brain function, the better. So you're really supposed to do 3 different types of activities. And I want you guys to start doing this now, because this is the perfect time. So 15 to...
What does she mean by that?
No, and I'm not a good speller, so I'm worried about this crossword puzzle thing.
You just put us right in that age group, didn't you?
No, but the earlier you start, I'm saying you're young, the earlier you start before the onset of dementia, the less likely you are to get it, because the more your brain is plastic and the more it has sort of time to build that reserve.
So what are they?
So you start now, 15 to 30 minutes a day. So one is some kind of a puzzle. So jigsaw puzzle, crossword puzzle, Sudoku, anything like that, that challenges that part of your brain, the problem solving. The second is some kind of a strategy game. So I'm thinking chess or checkers, right? I like checkers. It's a little easier than chess, but you can do either. And the third is some kind of real world puzzle. So that's like learning a new language, learning a new skill, learning an instrument, doing something that challenges your brain. Now you have to try to do a combination of all 3 of those every week for about 15 to 30 minutes. So one activity a day, 15 minutes, but try to hit all 3 of those because they engage different parts of the brain. The one that has really shown the most benefit in kind of exercising your brain is fast-paced visual tasks. So they flash something on the screen with some distractions, and you have 30 seconds to find the answer, whatever. Those are the ones that keep you problem-solving even more quickly.
Okay.
You got that?
We got our work laid out for us.
What did you say? No, kidding. No, it's just, yeah, all right, I'll try to do those.
Okay, so that's the exercises for the brain. Then you got to make sure you're physically exercising because blood flow to the brain is huge. You're sleeping, you're socializing with each other because that's a big part of it as well. And then making sure we're eating those brain foods that are healthy.
Okay,
These
that's
are
a
all
lot.
proven
Baby
strategies.
steps. We'll start with the puzzles.
Yeah, we'll
All
start
right.
with that and we'll try to exercise.
So are you a jigsaw
blood
puzzle or
flow.
crossword puzzle person?
Jigsaw.
Yeah, I think so.
Dr. Kohli, thank you so much.
Thank you.